What's up, math scholars and math haters? This is Mr. W. We're going to tackle question 23 of the third grade math questions that North Carolina released this past school year. We see that Carlos and his friends collected 72 rocks. Each person collected 9 rocks. How many people collected rocks? So to do a question like this and to do it really well, you got to know how to translate problems, you've got to know your times tables, and then you've got to know fact families. And the times tables thing we don't necessarily need because we have a calculator, but it's really helpful to just know this off the top of your head so that you can confirm in your head, yes, that sounds right. So in order to solve this problem correctly, we need to start by translating. And so I'm going to start with this word each. Now, if you remember, I love to talk about how if you see each or every, or one that you might see as you keep going through your math classes is per, all of those are going to tell you that you're going to end up multiplying. All right, so if each person collected 9 rocks, that means we need to take our people, multiply it by our rocks, and that equals the 72 that it gave us. So now just to plug in some of the numbers that plug in one of the other numbers that we know, it's asking how many people collected rocks. So that's something we don't know, which means that some unknown number times and each person collected 9 rocks equals 72. Now at this point, I'm going to break out my fact families and say that if some number we don't know times 9 equals 72, and I'll come over here and do this. I'll go left, which is opposite of what I usually like to do, but I know then that 72 divided by 9 equals that unknown number. And now that my unknown number is over here by itself, I can bring out my calculator and just say 72 divided by 9. And this calculator is a little weird. It doesn't have the division sign, even though I press the division key. It writes it as a slash because division and fractions are two ways of saying the same thing. 72 divided by 9 gives me 8, which means I'm looking for my answer of 8, and it's right there, choice A.